on, it's not that long till Christmas.
Christmas time, mistletoe and wine.
What's up YouTube, this is A Fitness and I gather that you're a beginner in the gym if you're watching this, but anybody can do this workout even if you are experienced. Anyway, if you are a beginner, you are definitely going to see some brilliant muscular gains in your arms from doing this workout because your arms haven't been used to weight training, and you'll definitely see that within the first year of training for sure if you have good nutrition as well. So we're starting off with the overhead tricep cable extension, 5 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. What I want you to do is keep your elbows tucked in, but you'll just have to tweak the form a bit. Some people feel more comfortable elbows flared out. I feel more comfortable with elbows tucked in, and I want you to control it, have a slight pause at the bottom and then push up, really squeeze the tricep because we're hitting the long head first. You've got the long head, the medial head and the short head of the tricep. We're hitting the long head first because that's going to give you the mass. Right, now we're moving on to the second exercise for the biceps. Well, the first exercise for biceps, but the second exercise in the workout. And what I want you to do is a hammer grip. And I was just showing you there, it's going to be working the brachialis, which is the outer head of the bicep, and also the forearm muscles. The reason we're starting off with the outer head of the bicep rather than doing a straight barbell curl is because people usually leave this to the end of their workout, so it's neglected. But I want to put the most energy into the outside of the bicep, and that means when people look at you, that you'll have big arms from the side rather than just from front on when they're looking at you front on. With this workout, we're sticking with 10 to 15 repetitions because that is what we call the hypertrophy rep range, because your muscles are under a good amount of tension and that's what's going to stimulate the growth that you want. Anyway, we're moving on to the second exercise for the triceps, and what this is called is the tricep rope cable pushdown, but you can do this with a straight bar as well. And at the bottom you can see I've got my elbows tucked in, and at the bottom of the movement I'm slightly pushing the rope outwards, and that's going to completely contract the tricep, and it's going to push as much blood into the muscle as possible, which is what we are trying to achieve here. Second exercise for the biceps, we're going on to the straight bar barbell curl, which is a great mass builder for the biceps. So we started off with the long head, now we're moving on to primarily the short head. Obviously with any bicep and tricep exercise you're going to hit all 3 heads of the tricep and all 2 heads of the biceps, but then with this exercise we're focusing more on the short head. And what I want you to do is keep your elbows tucked in, move from just the biceps, and don't allow your shoulders to roll forward or roll back to help you push the weight up. Right, finally, third exercise for triceps is going to go with the bodyweight exercise because your triceps will be fried by this point. And what I want you to do is a couple of variations. There's the triangular push-up, which is for triceps, but people with bad wrist mobility, they won't be able to do this. So what I'm showing you here, if you tuck your elbows in and then come down nice controlled, I don't come all the way up to keep the tension on the tricep, and really squeeze on the way up. Finally, the third exercise for the biceps, you can see how I'm going to hold the dumbbell. I don't want you to be resting your hand so the top of the dumbbell rests on top of your hand. I want you to be squeezing the dumbbells as hard as you can, because then you'll find you get more engagement from the long head of the bicep. Minimize the swinging, come up and squeeze as hard as you can so you can get as much blood in the muscle as possible. Come all the way down so you flex your tricep, then come all the way up and even try and push them outwards a bit so you get a complete contraction in the bicep. I'm going to be doing videos like this for you beginners for every body part, so keep checking in. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Boosha!